be good. Everything should be good to start off with, as always. Let's get this YouTube tab open. Should be all good to go. Right, Gummy Bear in the sprint, and then we have a sail along in the lovely deep Long Beach Cup. Carol, welcome in. Strangely enough, seeing you at the start of a stream, but hopefully you're doing well. How is blank going stats wise? Do we have a freak, or is it just all white? Beautiful whiteness of that horse. First for me, I think. That's fair enough. You must have had opening in your schedule, I would assume. Ah.
The horses are on the track.
They just ran him once so far, and I know he's great on the turf. Okay. Well, I'm glad you worked that out first up, because sometimes you don't even get that first start, which is really annoying. Ferry Bolt's doing well. We got KRAMERS King, we got Endless Libra, and we also got Little Eden, all in the 1 year. But he won first out easy. Well, that's good. How did you get a white horse from Tender Valley, though? That's the good question. Was the mum grey? Must have been. Good assume. Time to go, Gummy. I know, how awesomely is that? Mum wasn't even grey? Lol, what? No way. Liver chestnut? So a liver chestnut and a normal chestnut together makes a white horse. I mean, okay. I guess. I don't really mind that Gummy's losing that race, if I'm being honest. We got to clear out our breeding barn anyway. He can retire at any point, I'm pretty sure. That's interesting. Damn, was Desert Ending, who I've heard can produce white foals down the line. Not sure, I haven't heard that. I had Desert Ending and I haven't got any grey foals or white foals from her, so. She's already gone though. We only bred her for a short period of time. We're about to do a clean out actually of our breeding barn. Gonna be very tooth and nail on who stays and who goes, and I'm probably gonna upset a few people, but that's this game. You can't keep your breeding barn stationary for too long, otherwise it becomes too hard to get your crosses going. So fingers crossed we can work it out, but it'll take time. As for this race, we should win it, but fingers crossed. What's I doing? That's right.
They are midway down the back stretch.
Sort it. The Dam of Blank also produced my best horse to date, Sun Queen. It's sure if you saw her, not sure if you saw her on Discord. Yeah, I saw her. She's a freak. I don't know if she's better than Fairy Bolt or on the same path, because Fairy Bolt has 99 speed and 95 stamina, where your horse has 95 speed and 99 stamina. So I don't know what I prefer more. I prefer more stamina or more speed. It's definitely a close battle. I should have 99 both then. We're definitely better than Fairy Bolt then. Yeah, definitely better than Fairybolt. Definitely over 100 because her other stats are dropping now, but those are staying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but to be fair, I'm 20 years ahead. True. But it's no race. We're playing just to try and improve. So we've got all of these little ones to go, and then we have this fantastic crop. So we should be good. As for Fairybolt, he's got to be, at this point, he's already got to be 104 speed. Oh, I mean 103 because he had 95 stamina and now he's only got 91. But I think it goes off staying, so I think he's got 101 at the moment. So yeah, he's got 101, which isn't bad. Not bad at all, actually. Right. Can we retire you? I'm pretty sure we can. What do you even buy Rocky Road, Randy Bear? Yeah, we can retire you. Got my foals. Got any foals I could name? I've missed a few crops now. Lol. Let's have a look. We haven't named. We named some just to put names in, just so we didn't miss some. But we definitely can have a look, right? I mean, you can name this one. This is Ultimate Phantom Prada. Or let's have a look. Yeah, pretty much it's just that one at the moment. This one here. But there will be new foals in this stream, so it's really up to you. I'll show you the babies and that are breeding this year. We had a couple that didn't conceive, as you can see. So we've got Firefox and Gucci, which is Hazel Fox's first son, and Gucci. So, and then we have Pixie Queen and Arrogant Cross's second foal. But we really need to clean out the breeding barn. We need to get rid of Season of Fear. We need to get rid of Rogue Fox. We need to get rid of... I don't know who else. It's hard. It is very hard at the moment. Like I said, I really don't want to disappoint people, so we'll just play it over time. Okay. Just making sure everyone's booked. Sail along. There you go. Like, you're not bad, but you're not superstar. My horses are really struggling with condition at the moment. And I'm not really sure why. It's a bit strange, like. Oh well. I think that's everyone, but wait, I don't think I put you in a race. Oh, I did. Never mind. Yeah, we're going to try and get the Sedate Chief Cross Easy Traffic champion that we know that can be produced. Then breed that horse to either Fairybot or Hazel Fox. Even Fan's a nice horse, but I just haven't had much luck with him as a sire. Most of his foals will have his stats and not much better, unfortunately. I mean, I haven't really tried him to super brood bears though, so who knows? I think in a recent stream you talked about horses in the game that are tough to beat. I'd like to throw one in that hat, the Mighty Big Show. Yeah, she definitely can be challenging. I think she's so underrated as an A-ranked horse. Like, And she throws really good foals. Like most of our speed horses at the moment in our Hall of Fame are all by Big Show and Mad Courage, or our cross from Sharkbait, which is Big Show anyway. So she just doesn't die, and the fact that she's a front runner as well. If you can't time your run right and you get stuck in traffic and she gets a break on you, she's hard to chase down. And she generally has a really good start. Every time I race her, she's normally leading or thereabouts. I feel like the game set her at an A rank to try and sneak her past you. Same with Spinning Post. I feel like there's a lot of horses like that were put in the game more for breeding. Like they could easily be double S, yeah. I feel like there's a lot of horses like that in this game, if I'm being honest. I think my guess would be they did it for breeding, so like breeding wouldn't be super easy, that people just breed all the double S ranked horses together and get a group of champions. I think they did it to like leave some secrets out there for people to uncover later on down the line. Like people are still finding like new combinations in 2022, you know. And then there's like, yeah, Young Claw. Young Claw is not the worst of the bunch. Major River's worse than like Young Claw, in my opinion. Not the result we wanted there, but we don't really mind if we win the turf with him this year or not. He'll win that next year and then he'll probably retire. But we just want to try and get him as many good finishes as we can. Sorry about the yawn. I played basketball tonight, so I'm a little bit on the tired side, but not like sleepy tired. So he's already down to 96 staying, so he's at least 102 speed, which is good to know. Radio. Let's have a look what we got here. All fast growth types. Sweet. Oh well, we're gonna do our regular. Let's save and watch these horses race and then reload. Trick, I guess you could say. There we go. Radio. Yep, so just this race here. By the way, I tried out Hiding Mind. He's decent, but nothing special as a stud. But Grade Dance as a stud was absolutely fantastic. Definitely get him if you see him. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the heads up. So, looking at the field here, Deep Blue is the favorite, followed by a Deep Delight. X Factor is better than Nala. Okay. So that's Spinner's End and Jaws. So Jaws was Tender Value and Big Show. And the mum side was Spinning Post and Heartful Delight. So this horse could run anywhere. X Factor's going to lead, but Deep Blue's going to challenge for the lead. Coming up the inside now is Nala wanting to lead also. So Nala's going to take up the running, but is going wild. Deep Blue, X Factor, Native River, Endowment Snarl, General Love, Haircut, General Glory, Rainy Delight, settling midfield. Blues Duo, Formable Soul, Stately Ending. At the rear we have Firm Jewel and Personal Shell, so they come to the 2.5 furlong mark. Nala out in front after going wild in the middle part, followed by Deep Blue. Clear break in the field. General Love starting to make a move, as so is Animate Smile. X Factor still back there waiting for a decent run, but it has probably rated way too long here as they turn now. Still, here comes Deep Blue. Absolutely throws on by Nala. Over raced a fair bit. It's going to be all Deep Blue here as they come down to the finish line. General Love's going to get up for second. Third going to hold on is Nala. It's all going to be Deep Blue, winning by about 7 lengths. Welcome in, Vince. How you doing? Radio. Not a bad race. So, Nala. Oh, Rainy Delight did no good. Interesting. Right, I'm going to quickly shut the emulator and reopen it. And then that way I don't have to race this whole race. And then reload it. Yeah, it's easier to do it this way than to do it the other way. Well, I think it is anyway. If I'm going to be yawning a lot, I apologize in advance, but not much I can do about it. It's just coming out everywhere. We should be fine. We'll get back in. We'll book our horses out from here on out. We should be good. There we go. And we go this one. Radio. I tried downloading Gallop on my phone and it didn't work. I'm gonna just try it on my PC. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I would try it on my phone if I had a decent phone, but I've just got same as I always have. So let's have a look. We'll keep you in there. Put you in the Dublin filly. So actually, you're a dirt horse, so you're like here. And then Rainy Delight, you can like move to there. Right. That should be everyone, and we should be caught up. Fingers crossed. If we're not, we're not, and there's nothing we can do about it. Rainy Delight, short price favorite, really short price. Deep Delight and Rainy Bear, so should be like settle at the back of the pack maybe.
The horses are in the gate.
I mean, really good gate manners.
Well, a great start.
Probably not where we want to run, but we'll find out the hard way. Yeah, we didn't cap on stamina, so that's a telltale sign. Can you let me out, Dean? Hey, Dean, you wanna...
Show your guts.
And here we go.
Burst of speed.
I mean, Rainy Delight's gonna break the maiden status straight off the bat. But wasn't much of the field anyway. Ideal. Oh, start wasn't actually too bad. What? So where does that horse want to run? Nala favorite over X Factor, just slightly though. So spinners end in a line. This horse went over eager, but then led and still finished third. So maybe a front runner.
The horses
That'd be my guess.
and the way to go.
He's gonna settle here and hope for the best. This horse is fast, holy. No 7 though. Speed demon? Hold up. Huh?
2 furlongs to go.
We just got the upgraded front runner. I think the issue is this horse isn't a front runner.
Show your guts.
I don't think this horse is a front runner though. Because the way we just gassed out there shows that we're not a front runner. So we got an ability we're not even going to use. Yeah. So we have an ability on a horse that we can't even use. That's frustrating. I wouldn't care if it was just front runner, but that's speed demon. That is speed demon. That's the first time I've got speed demon, and we can't even utilize it. That's annoying. Oh, I'm just gonna sit here and cry. Pretty much we're just gonna have to keep throwing frontliners at Manala. Gucci had lightning speed. We haven't had a speed demon horse before, and I've never had a speed demon horse before. So that's annoying because we have a horse that has speed demon who's not a front runner. So welcome to the club. We're doing well with our special abilities though. So far we've had I can't even remember what we had. We had lightning speed. We had the toughness one, whatever that's called. We've now got speed demon. We've had we have turf and dirt okay, which is a special latent ability. Why we have it, I have no idea. I mean, that's really frustrating. You are a front runner. What? Then why did you gas out? I don't know why this horse gassed out. Yeah, at least I'll get to unlock it as the main ability, I guess, yeah. Probably over the 8 furlong, see if that had anything to do with it. We have too many horses. Where are the others? No idea. I've shared the Discord thingy, so it's just a matter of time. Right, let's have a look at who we got racing. Spirit, Kinky, and Sedate. Sweet. Can't wait for you to get some endless Libra files. What a beast. Yeah, fingers crossed. Another problem with Nala getting speed demon is she's a filly, so that means one day we'll lose her. So hopefully we can get it as a main ability and she can pass it on and breed it to front runners. I have to say, Little Eden has never produced well for me, which is a shame. Yeah, the growth type is a little bit hit and miss, and like I haven't bred with him before, but I wanted to give it a go. But I love him as a racehorse. Like I've unlocked him and race with him in like private races, but not in a season mode. But we are doing pretty okay with our originals, not gonna lie. We probably just need a decent turf horse that can run a little bit of distance, but Reckless Spirit. We'll wait and see. The reason why this horse is called something Spirit is because it's actually Marie's horse that she had in real life. Its race name was something Spiritly or Spiritually, so that wouldn't fit. So we got something Spirit. But yeah. I'm still a little bit frustrated by how we didn't win the Cincinnati. But
Show your heart.
I want an instant response. We didn't get it. Why are we losing a head-to-head? Like, what?
An amazing first speed.
How is this a close race? We're literally blowing past him.
And the winner.
That's gonna kill us in the Gallop World Series. That's the only thing. But I guess that's the question you got to ask yourself. Would you go back in time and not breed horses with close race not good, and then risk not having a Hazel Fox or a Fairy Bolt? I don't think I would go back and risk it. I think there's too much to lose. Hip hip hooray! She's finally starting to develop a little bit. Carol, have you had any luck with Kinky Weapon as a broodmare? I know a couple of people have said that they have, but I haven't got any personal experience with her.
And they're off.
Right. Keeping on the favourite, Courtly and Navy. Fair enough. Yeah, she was nice. Would have been better for me earlier on in the game because my horses were ahead of her at that point. I see. Names. Oh, some horses like Bingo, Jackpot, or Lottery. That's the thing though. Until I start getting some fresh horses through and breeding them together, it's so hard to just start naming horses randomly again because we have so many people that have babies and they want to keep the names similar to like their parents. So
Show your guts.
but she's very nice and does produce nice foals. Plus she does help inject better peek into bloodlines. Yeah, that's sort of why I wanted to get her, just for the increase of the good old bloodlines, because we used Bright Opal and he produced really good foals, don't get me wrong, but he also made a lot of fast growth type horses, which is unfortunate. I mean, that's not a bad run for her. Like, we've already won a Group 1 this year. We won one last year, so we'll probably try and get her every year. Like, it's probably unlikely, but what can you do with a drunken sailor, you know? Now, I'd like to win the Gallop World Series this year with Little Sedate Chief here, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it.
The horses are on the track. The horses are in the gate.
I think you should start limiting it to one horse name per crop, and then if someone has more than one bloodline in a crop, they have to decide which of those foals to name. I mean, it's easier said than done, just because of how many lines we've already used, and like, because we have some really good horses. Otherwise, you get people hogging too many names. Yeah, I know. But it's also it's a way of thanking the people that were here at the start, and that was supporting the channel by giving names at the start as well. So at the end of the day, you can't control who gets the good horses and who doesn't. Like, I get that, but
They are midway down the back stretch.
like Fairy Bolt, for example, I didn't even want to breed the sire. The sire was a S-ranked horse that got double S just because I can
Where the race won.
get horses to get double S rankings, and Yeah, like, I actually wanted to get rid of him out of the breeding barn, but I somehow messed it up.
2 furlongs to go.
We went way too late. I wanted to get last to first. I was still gonna get it though.
Wow. Terrific speed.
Man, this is a good spurt, but we're not gonna get up for the win.
Finish.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. It's impossible to tell who the special horses are when they're at the foals. But that's the thing though, like he wasn't even a special horse himself. Like, you know how when you have your sires, normally they produce a really good foal? This one wasn't a good racehorse at all. Like, I don't even think I saved him in the well, this isn't going at all as to plan. Hey, Elite, how you doing? Or name a horse daring or destiny, because your favourite words are the destiny of this horse, and if you lose, you say how dare you, low. Last to first, upgraded. Not sure. I'm not sure. But Nala has a lovely speed demon, so that's a really good ability. What am I going to do with you? Let's just try and win you over the mile then. Not sure how we'll go, but I retired flying diver, but he only won twice. Oh well. Worst things can happen. So this will be the final race, fingers crossed, for Hurricane Haley. We just want to unlock that shortest distance preference so that way we know where to run her when it comes to the Dream Series, because I believe she had 99 speed at peak and she has really good stats across the board, but
In the gate.
just want to be better safe than sorry, you know?
And away they go. It's a great start.
I've never tried Sedate Chief, but I know people love her in 06 as a broodmare. There was a lady who posted in the Discord Gallop Racer group. She bred Sedate Chief to easy traffic, and she got a foal that had 95 speed and 99 stamina. So I wanted to try them out because they were both in my store.
2 furlongs to go.
I don't care who wins. I just want a good race. I'm not expecting anyone to win. Like, any horse that travels, it's not easy to travel and still win. So if Nature Strip can travel and win, that'd be nice, but I just want the horse to go over there safely and return safely. Or go to wherever he plans on going next with his career. If he wants to go over to America to become a sire. Pretty sure Nature Strip's a colt. Or did he get gelded? We check. Gelding, no, so he can't breed anyway, so they'll just keep racing him. So yeah, no, as long as he keeps traveling and stays sound. I really want Easy Traffic to come into the game. I let him go after retiring him without breeding him and now kind of regret it. He's hard to get speed into his lines, but he does. He's a good starting sire. I wouldn't say he's a perfect sire, but oh well. Welcome in, Rage. We hopefully can retire you. 6 to 10. That's why you wait. But she has really good stats across the board. Do we want to know your dirt rating? Probably not. Your personal ballet and round cosmos. So you can just retire. Register. What breed are harness racing horses? Standard bred. Standard bred. Right. Hurricane Haley is going into the Hall of Fame. I'm going to have to empty out the Hall of Fame as well. This is why this game gets so annoying. Right, let's have a look. You're staying... You're a dirt sprinter. Oh, well, you're better. Let's see. Go down to the bottom and work our way up to the top. You're not a dirt sprinter. You're a distance horse. You can be my dirt sprinter. You're probably my dirt sprinter. Lioness is a turf sprinter, that's for sure. Winning monsoon, monsoon season. Pina colada. I think Spinner's End has to go. Yeah. I reckon Spinner's End. Yeah, but I need a horse that can run distance on the turf. We only have Blizzard. Look at our turf. She's our turf horse at the moment. You see what I mean? No one else can run distance. We've got a lot of sprinters, but I've only got the one horse that can run turf. Spinner can go. Leia has to stay just for the sake of it. I mean, all of these horses are saved. Flimsy Shield can go as well, because he's saved. So, yeah. Radio. I rage quit sometimes in packet service because some horse blocked me and some horses are trash in turning. Oh, poor you. Right. Spinner's End. Far out. Who do I get rid of? I got a horse that goes up to 19 furlongs from 10 to Valley. I'm happy playing, but I don't know a minimum distance. Tried her at 5 furlong multiple times, but she won't cough it up. That's interesting. Right, keeping you because you're in foal. You failed, but we're gonna breed you again. Gucci has. Yeah, you need to stay. Alright, you're still going. What are you? You're Rainy Bear and Rocky Road. Let me have a look at your pedigree. Isolea. So yeah, this horse is the horse we need to keep. You definitely need to be bred with. Right. Register. Wait, we can't even retire you yet. What? Hey guys, does anyone know if Best House is a good filly? I'm not sure. I've never used her. Being honest. Right, what have you got? Little Eden and Deep Blue. Lapine and Python good to breed. Lapine is, I think Lapine's one of the best, if I remember correctly. I don't know, bro. I ain't a snake or slither. No.
Horses are on the track. The horses are in the gate.
I'm excited for Bade running today. His sire is my all-time favorite horse. See the stars. Oh. Hey, isn't Bade doing really well though at the moment? As well. Why do you have TikTok but not Discord? Such a weird thing to try and understand. undefeated, yeah. I thought so. Can you go away, please? We're gonna lose this race because this horse took us on the whole race. Are you kidding me? We're gonna lose a race with Little Eden because this game is a piece of dog water. And this horse that beats us is gonna be a horse that didn't even run in a front position. Like, this game doesn't make sense. Like, I'm so confused. Like, I get punished for trying to maintain my actual running leg type, and this horse that wins is a front runner that doesn't run its desired spot, but I fail the game's expectations because I do what I'm meant to do, but I get taken on by a horse that shouldn't even be in that position. There'd be a steward's inquiry if I was in the game, that's for sure. He's more of a mile type, but his full brother just won a Group 1 at 12 furlongs. Okay.
The horses are in the gate. And away they go. A great start.
That distance too short for Little Eden? Yeah, but that's not the point. We're still the favorite. We still have 82 speed. Just, it's a little bit annoying that that horse took us on for so long, you know? Yeah, I know, but like positioning wise, we're still running in our ideal position. So, but we're not doing that here today with Deep Blue, clearly, because we are going to drop stamina like a fox out of water. Oh, we're going to lose this race as well. Love that for us. Let's go. You nervous for graduation? No need to be nervous. Like, you just go, walk away, then you're good. You don't worry about it too much. We didn't lose that race, but I'm just in a very tilted mood tonight. I got elbowed in the jaw at basketball, and the dumbass did it on purpose and then goes, "Oh, my bad." And I was like, "I'll give you my bad." Middle school. Yeah, start was terrible, positioning was bad, but oh well. Flippin' fantastic, you know. Yes, we've heard about it. Again, can you leave me alone? We'd say the same thing every year. I need the light. Can I retire yet? Still can't. How did we unlock Stretch Burst? What? That's interesting. Just don't get any awards and then you'll be fine. You don't have to go on the stage if you don't get awards. It's that simple. Big brain blue, exactly. Exactamundo. Don't get any awards, you don't have to go on stage. That's not how it works. I had A's the whole year. The most of the awards are best average grade through the year for said class. But you just tank your final exam, it's fine. Oh wait, you've already had your final exam. You failed at failing. Fail harder next time. Jeepers. No wonder that I didn't know I had a son. Yeah. Weird flex, but okay. I love how I named this episode Kramer's King debut, and we haven't raced him once yet. Anyone else notice that? We got Cranky Boy up again. This horse is a pain in the backside. And I'll have to get on the stage anyway for the certificate. Here's what you do. When they call your name, make sure you stand up. Don't look at anyone. Just stand up. Make sure you sit on the end of the aisle. It's always awkward if you sit on the middle of the aisle and then you got to try and shuffle out. But normally they'll come and tell you before the ceremony if you're getting a lot of awards. So you sit on the edge of the aisle. Unless your school's not very switched on. But anyway, so sit on the edge of the aisle. And then when you get your award, just get up, walk straight up, shake the hand, grab the certificate or whatever it is. And then just stand there. Don't say a word. Stand there. Unless you have to make a speech. And if you have to make a speech, just say thank you to the teachers and my parents. And then that's it. Short and sweet. They literally made us assign seats. Are you sitting on the edge? Are you on the edge? Because if you're sitting on the edge, you're getting a lot of awards. If you're not, then you're only getting one. He's a pain in the butt, but damn, he is good. You should be very proud of Lead. If you get stage nerves, just remember to breathe and don't forget everyone is there to celebrate you and your classmates. Also, make sure you look at everyone and pretend they're in their underwear. Works every time. Might look a little bit funny when you're laughing, but don't look at your crush. If you're thinking everyone in their underwear, do not look at your crush. That would be very awkward. You're sitting one seat away from the hole. Okay, then yeah, you're getting awards. That's simple. Yeah. Even if you do trip, laugh it off, yeah. Just turn it into like a breakdance so everyone thinks you like planned it, you know? Just start spinning on your head. The teachers might not like it, but everyone will have a laugh and then you can just smile. Play it cool, play the cool kid. Don't worry. When my sister was in high school, the stage that they had no back railing and it was very uneven, so it was really dodgy. So when she went to stand back after receiving one of her awards, because they got the people that received awards to stand at the back, and they had like this black curtain behind the stage for like visual effects, right? But here's the stupid thing, right? So because it was uneven and it was like slightly tilted backwards, when she took her step backwards, she actually fell backwards, which is like really dangerous, obviously. And she landed back, like the stage was probably a meter and a bit tall, so she fell back into the curtain, landed on her back, and then they like apologized and whatnot, and like offered to pay all the medical bills and whatnot. But the funniest part about it was they had to they changed their stage pretty much straight afterwards, which I found hilarious because it was like, okay, they know they're in trouble. You're gonna be moody again, buddy? No, you're not. Sweet. About time. I saw the signs. I opened up the eyes. I saw the signs. I once had a violin recital and absolutely bombed my first piece. So after that, a lot of pressure came off because I just saw effort. Can't get it any worse now. True. Don't worry, I don't have a crush. That's what they all say. Everyone that says they don't have a crush, they have a crush. Even if it's a celebrity crush, there's always somebody. Elite, I understand if you have a crush on me and you don't want to tell everyone. I understand. Keep it a secret. God.
Horses are on the track.
Why don't you put Warhorse in the classic instead of the dirt sprint? Because I really don't care about him enough to put him in the classic. Is that mean?
And away they go.
And then the other two people were good. I brought up my grade by a whole grade boundary. Nice. Because I was able to relax and take off the pressure. Simply crush. Oh my god, how did you know? Nah, I'm playing. I was playing too, my guy. Blue pause. Rage, don't stress. It's his feelings, not mine. It's not mutual. I just thought I'd call him out real quick, you know? Wait, what are we pausing? Which part in particular? There's so many things I just said there that were like boundary line, you know? Oh, so me and Marie are bad. Mum's 21 zoom, but 95 speed, 90 stamina. Warhorse is bad. Something ain't adding up here. Yeah, because when I'm comparing Warhorse to Firefox, and they're both cults, and they're both going to have a spot in the breeding barn. Yeah, acting sus with my guys was saying Elite has a crush on you. Yeah, Rage, have you heard of sarcasm, my guy? Clearly the joke went straight over your head. I'm a celebrity. I guess I have a small following of people. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyone in this chat that wouldn't try and slide with Ryan Reynolds, do not trust them. That is my life lesson to you guys. If someone says they don't like Ryan Reynolds, then just walk away.
The horses are
Clearly you're acting sus. Real Rage. If you think that's sus, my guy, maybe you should become a public investigator. Just saying.
That was a great start.
But yeah, the reason why I'm so hard on Warhorse is because there's already a horse with the exact same parents in the breeding barn, so I'm not going to replace Firefox with a horse that's nowhere near as good. So that's why there's so much pressure on him. It's like the little brother, you know how in a family you've got the big brother that's really smart, has good grades, good at sport, good with the ladies, and then the little brother is like this little tiny nerd and everyone picks on him. Warhorse is that little tiny nerd. Ryan Reynolds is ugh. Blue, would you cheat on your wife for Ryan Reynolds? It wouldn't be cheating. It would not be cheating. She'd be there filming it. I'm not gonna get that opportunity and not have fucking video evidence. What do you mean? Elite, that's the best part of playing in a band stuff. You can let others carry. Exactly. Why work hard when you can work smarter? I mean, I love the whole expression of, would you sleep with this person if your partner was okay with it? I mean, Ryan Reynolds is Ryan Reynolds. Harley Quinn is Harley Quinn. Don't get me started on Harley Quinn.
5 furlongs to go.
Suicide Squad? She a baddie. Now, if you don't like Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad, Margie Robbie.
Where the race is won.
Ooh, boys.
And they're in the home stretch.
There you go. Carol's onto it. Carol understands. She played that character so well, though. Ariana Grande is Ariana Grande. Yep. 100% would. Damn, that's it. Rihanna. No, I'm not the biggest fan of Rihanna. I mean, I'm more of a... What singer? Yes, this is Carol. Carol is Gallop Racer. Gallop Racer is Carol. Welcome to the party, Elite. You're only like 20 episodes behind. I can't even think of a singer. I like Rihanna's music, but I don't find her attractive, no. I mean, she's an attractive person, but I don't find her attractive, if that makes sense. We can't be friends? My guy's out here calling me sus, but like Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is really the sus person around here, let's be honest. But yeah, if we look at Warhorses Stats, right? So we only have 93 speed and 91 stamina, right? And there's 2 abilities. We go into the pasture. That's the wrong gender. That's the better gender. This horse here. Double S, double S, double S, double S heart, good braking, runs on both surfaces, and has all positive abilities. I wouldn't find a way to escape. I wouldn't try. He can Detective Pikachu my ass and chuck me in a Pokeball for all I care. Holy. No, cat. Who's that Pokemon? It's Basic Blue, stuck in the ball by choice. Ryan Reynolds' voice literally sounds like he mouse sexed a can of helium. Then in saying that, like, a lot of people say that about Hugh Jackman, and I'm not the biggest fan of Hugh Jackman. Like, he's a good actor and all, but I'm not the biggest Wolverine fan, so... Yeah. Right. We're not favourite here. And we aren't a frontrunner, we found that out last time. How weird would it actually be if you got kidnapped by a celebrity you admired? Like, I wouldn't know what to do or feel. But the thing is, what? My question would be, why are you kidnapping me? Like, I'd be asking myself that because I don't want to, like, make them feel weird, you know? I want them to keep kidnapping me, you know? But I don't want to, like, let the opportunity go to waste, you know? Ah, Henry Cavill. Ah, yes. Ah, The Witcher. Hmm. He can throw me around, that's for sure. This is coming from 100% straight male, by the way. Like, this is like one of the weirdest conversations. Like... I got no hate for anyone. You love who you love. And I respect that completely, but just some people are just born way more attractive than they deserve to be, you know? It's like not fair for the other people in life. Yeah, I like Scarlett Johansson. I mean, I'd still go Margot Robbie, but I wouldn't jump overboard for a Scarlett Johansson. You plug in a controller and you play with controller. That is the controls. Otherwise, you have to bind them yourself.
The horses are in the gate. And away they go. That was a beautiful start.
Da-da. I reckon it'd be arrows. WASD is more first person shooter type vibes. I mean, just waste all your money on her, and if she turns out to be bad, that's your fault. We're doing a race on 2003, Carol, and he's trying to beat me, and I gave him a 7-month head start. I didn't really give him a 7-month head start. I retired my horses that I had because I didn't want to race them anymore. I didn't mismanage them. I managed them how I wanted to manage them. Yeah, that's true. So how come we didn't win like this last time? I am so confused. I am confuddled. But Speed Demon. This horse is not leading and losing, that is for sure, anymore. I don't think Eric's ever used her. Honestly, don't think that Eric's ever used her, so I mean, by all means try it, but I mean, Elite, let me be honest with you for a second. You're in year 3. Whatever horse you buy this year, in 3 to 4 racing years, will not be in your breeding barn anymore. You'll probably never even think about that horse again unless it produces one good foal. So don't stress too much about worrying what horses you buy now, as long as you have points to buy the year after. That would be the only advice I'm giving you from here on out, because the race is on. And you'll be singing Barbie Girl. Once I win that Dream Series, it will be all bittersweet for you.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
That wasn't the deal. The deal was whoever wins the whole thing, the other person has to sing. The whole winning the first Group 1 thing was more about, let's see who can win the first Group 1. The whole singing thing is the whole challenge. Hold on, sedate. Oh, you could go. We have a name for a filly. Any pedigree, I don't mind. My best horse is in sim horse racing challenge is called Fiery Eyes, so I'd like to suggest a name Fiery Eyes for a filly. No worries. I'll see what I can come up with. Might not be for, might be next season or the season after, but Abigail's not here tonight, so she might just have to understand that I'm naming a foal for her. Oopsie. Right, what are we doing? I don't even know who's winning what this year. Like Sedate Chief. So we could probably try and win Sedate Chief another sprint title. Rightio, Fairy Bolt back up in a while. That's gonna throw a spanner in the works. Of course it is. Why would I plan things out properly? I never do that. Why start now? She's a black filly with a stripe, but I don't mind if the colour doesn't match. Okay. Fingers crossed we can make it so the colours match. You have good distancing as well. Holy. I want to try on the dirt. See how you go. You think Abby's on her way back home? Fair enough. Can you run on the dirt? What do you buy? You buy Jaws. You should be able to run on the dirt. She might be watching over at Ascot. Not if she's on a plane, she won't be able to. Right. I think we should be good. I didn't look at every race, did I? Who cares? Let's go racing. Yeah, Speed Demon is a special ability. It's upgraded front runner. Wait, what? Something Spirit hit 98 speed? Why are you so good? Yeah, it's the first time I've ever bred a horse with Speed Demon. So I'm pretty happy about that, actually. It's known as the best ability in the game because if you get a front runner with it, you can lead and not get beat at all. It's fantastic. Probably will hit 90 braking too. Yeah, she doesn't need a hit 90 braking though because she's a closer or a trailer. The more braking, the harder it makes our races. That's for sure. Wait, Fairy. Is there even a challenge in this race? I didn't even look. Hard to crop. If you get Speed Demon, Second Wind, and Last Corner Leader, oh boy. Well, we do have Speed Demon and Last Corner Leader. We just need, yeah, Second Wind. Yeah, you won't ever lose. Nah. You could even try and get persistency as well. The horse keeps fighting on. But that's very rare, getting 4 abilities like that. We did not agree on a secondary challenge. It was just a bragging right thing to see who won the first Group 1. But you're in your 3rd episode. Like, I can still go win a Group 1. And I'll be on par with you. At the end of the day, my guy, we still got ages left in this series. This is a marathon, not a sprint. I find closers tend to have the best braking stat in the game, which is so dumb and annoying. Agreed. And front runners tend to have mediocre braking. Yep. Because why would they let you get to the front easily? Like, that'd be too easy, you know? Oh, this horse doesn't want to run front, which is obviously endless lever, but braking is out the wazoo. But this horse isn't even meant to be up here, but who knows. Second wind activates at like 1.5 furlongs to go if it gives you an extra boost like stretch burst. Yeah, true. No, you wouldn't be on par with because I won the Group 1 in Year 2 and you are with me in Year 3. I think you have to be leading by a fair margin and losing stamina to activate it. To activate it, from what I read, it's more about you've got to initiate your spurt at the right time as well. But yeah. I think you gotta extend the margin and the horses have to be catching up to you a little bit as well. Which is hard to do if you're like 4,000 years in front. There's a description of it somewhere. But I haven't had a horse with second wind in a while, so... It's a bit of an OP ability, to be honest, yeah. I feel like Last Corner Leader can be like the most overpowered ability in the game. I'd love to have a horse with a special ability. Of like Last Corner Leader, that'd be fantastic. Later I'll play 2003 free mode and see if Best House is any good. My guy, you're spending way too much time worrying about if one horse is good or not. Just race and have fun. I don't want you to forget about having fun, my guy. It's only having it show up in a lot of my lines and I'm loving it. That's good. Stretch Burst in 2003 with OP. Yeah, they nerfed that really quick. That was in a game for a year and they're like, no. Half that. Imagine 2004 with 2003 Stretch Burst. Yikes. That'd be scary. Because then you could breed closers. You could breed a closer with Last to First, Lightning Speed, Stretch Bursts, and you could also chuck in like Grit or like Tenacity or something, and you wouldn't lose. Last to First was crazy too. Last to First is still really good in this game. I think it gets slept on. So Daychief is a really good broodmare because she passes on Last to First. Versace's out in front on debut. Versace for Versace. Cha. Sliding too far out in front. We're gonna win by a neck. Let's go. Pharrell is such a tongue twister. Especially when you're trying to say it fast. You got Pharrell down the other side. Versace, Pharrell, Versace. Yeah. I wouldn't mind hitting 99 speed, but I don't think that's going to happen. That's just a nitpicky thing. It looks better on paper if they have 99 speed.
The horses are on the track.
At the end of the day, when they go to the breeding barn, it does not show. It only says double S. That's the thing. In 2003, to have a double S rated stat, you needed to have, you don't need to be up here. Why? Slow down. Yeah, she's at a peak. She's at the tippy top of a peak. Which is a little bit annoying, because I wanted 99 speed. Yeah, man, like, classification doesn't do a lot. Like, it's only going to improve your breeding by a little bit, because they're not super good horses themselves. Like, you might get a horse that's just as good as both of them, but until you start getting better size and broodmares, or get lucky, it doesn't make that much of a difference. Like, well done. And it is a really good achievement. So don't think I'm mocking you or anything like that. Like, it's a good achievement. But this is a long, long series. Like, we're talking at least 10 game years minimum. You know? And we're in year 3, so maybe even 15. Because you can only race 6 horses, you know? So, we got a lot of time to go. I don't even know what it means. That's why I'm asking you. Classification and evaluation. So evaluation is like how many races your horses win and whatnot, and then your classification is like your rating. So remember the half yearly sales and that, like where it says like the classifications, like the 2-year-old, the 3-year-old, the 3-year-old plus, the turf, the dirt, and whatnot. It's just that number. So you need to have a higher than 130 to get a S rank. And like the higher the class of the race or the higher the handicap, the more you get towards your classification. So to get a double S classification in 2004, you need to get a 140 for your classification. So if you can get a horse to get 140, you get double S. That's so Fairy Butt will get a double S for eval and classification. So will a lot of our horses actually, because they're all fast at the moment, which is scary. Weird Marie not being here. She must be working.
They are midway down the backstretch.
I'll show you after this race what it means. Random question. Watching the Royal Parade at Ascot. Queen, is it there? What are the odds that she kicks the bucket this year? FBI, open up. No, who knows? Anything can happen. If she's not going to Royal Ascot, then you'd think something's a bit weird.
2 furlongs to go.
We'll full sail today. Or full mast? Either or. I can see the sea. I don't understand how she does it. What don't you understand? I'm very confused right now. That's such an like out there comment that can mean anything, Kim. Like anything at all. Right. So that Sedate Chief needs to win 2 more sprints. Sail Along could win a turf, but Sail Along's leading the dirt. Saying Spirit could win a dirt one as well. Right. Yeah, she's 96, yeah, but due to poor health, she's having to miss some events. Right, we need to focus here. So, let me get my horse titles page up, and I need to do some planning. So, we need to win the Osaka Classic, which is here. Then we need to win the mile. Then we need to win the Independence. And then we need to win the Tokyo. Cool. So, miss you racing the Classic, not the Sprint, the Classic. The Osaka Classic. And interesting. I'm trying to think about what race I need to put people in. Adelaide and Rainy Delight. You can be changed because you're not ready to race yet. Yep. Yeah, like at the end of the day, hopefully she doesn't cark it, I guess you could say. But this horse is gonna hit like 99 speed or something and just annoy me forever. That's annoying because I need to win the Independence Cup, so. Oh well. I like how science always said that humans can live up to 70 years old, but then you get all these 90-year-olds. Science is just based on averages and statistics. So statistics state that the average human age dies at 70, but you've got to factor in all the people that pass away before that. So like you can't really say that like science is dead on. Sometimes science is just average, which is average.
The horses are in.
Like there's people that live past 100, like well past 100, you know?
And away they go. That was a beautiful start.
And science can't explain how they live longer than other people. If they could, they would cure the whole debate about how people die early. I mean, I don't want to live forever. That sounds really boring, but I mean, I wouldn't mind living for a longer period than time.
And they're in the home stretch.
Right, we're not leaving this a chance today. If this horse chases me down again, I'm gonna be livid. If I die, I want to die at 85. That's such a random number. Why 85? Like, why 85? I'd like to see 90. As long as I'm happy and healthy, I could still do some, like, most of my things independently. I don't want to live to like 105 and then not be able to do anything for myself. I want to still be active and like be able to do things by myself and not rely on other people. We've really had every type of conversation in here today, guys. We've had celebrity crushes. We've had talking about the royalties, the queens. We're talking about ages we want to die. It's like a lucky dip.
The horses are on.
Chuck your hand in and find a subject.
The horses are in the gate. And away they go. That was a great start.
Not always. I've seen 95-year-olds do chin-ups, like proper chin-ups, like just how you look after your body. But there, that comes back to what I said. Like, I don't want to live past 90 and then not be able to care for myself and like do stuff that I want to do individually and always be looked after. Just on a Miami Beach gym video, there was this elderly guy. He was just working out at the gym. And I asked him how old he was. And he said, I'm 93. He goes down to the Miami gym at the beach every day. And he does half an hour's workout every day.
2 furlongs to go.
I want to live till I can't be active anymore. Yeah, no, fair enough.
An amazing burst of speed. We have a winner.
I could say something really cringe and be like, I want to live until I can't play Gallop Racer no more. I don't want to die bored. Yeah, no, I get that. If I die, I'd like to die at a roller coaster. Damn. I've met many people past 90 who are fit and healthy for their age and still completely aware. Yeah. Exactly. That'd be really nice. So we need to move Sail along, but I don't know where I'm putting you. You know what? I'm going to find out if you can run a little bit of distance. Cool. Right, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go away. Like, why do you even bother? It's case by case basis, yeah. But I met people in the 40s who sadly weren't there mentally anymore. Yeah. Unfortunately, it does happen. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Know what? Just because you keep requesting all of my rides, I'm just going to take one of yours off you. So that's what you get. That stretch but delicate, dominate, not good. Sure thing. You are tired though. See if I can find a better horse. Here we go. Right, so this should be 11. Is there any races here I'm not certain about? You should win. Not sure about you, but you hopefully can win. You should win. You should win. You're a maybe if I run the race right. You should win. You should win. You should win. We're going to just take the extra one just to be safe. But who do we want to ride on? Don't understand why you have really good braking, but... Yeah, well, I'm going to take your horse off you again. Right, we're doing the 1 week 11 thing. What do I look like without a beard? I look like a person without a beard. What do you look like with a beard? You look like a person with a beard. Or is that not funny? Wait, did I move that horse out of this race? Yeah, I did. Yeah, no, I did. Sweet. I have a beard. I mean, do you? Do you really?
The horses are on the track.
You call it bum fluff, or is it actually a beard? No, I don't. Yeah, that's what.
The horses are in the gate. Go. That was a beautiful start.
I didn't start growing like a heap of facial hair until I was like 19. So I was always hairy, like everywhere else. Keep your head out of the gutter. I meant like my chest, legs, arms, stuff like that. Why is this pace so fast? Like, why? Yeah, same. I'm a hairy boy. But I'm extremely thirsty, so we're going to do the basic blue classic, and we're going to go and get a drink mid-race, because that's what I do best. Who needs 80 seconds? That's way too long. Do this all the time. Kind of my specialty, leaving a race mid-race just so I can go get a drink or get some food. Like a hidden skill. Thanks, Blue, for the emulator. No worries. Hopefully it's playing well for you and you enjoy it.
Show your guts. And they're in the home stretch.
There we go. Revolution.
First into the lead.
But yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. It's a really fun thing to play once you get it going, because you can play any PlayStation 2 game you like, as long as you download the ROMs, so have fun with it. And like I said, it's not the hardest thing to actually work out. So you just gotta have a PC good enough to run it. 1 down, 13 to go. Now 12 to go. Because I am torturing myself and we're trying to get rid of that one race, 1 week, 11 wins bullshit. Yeah, we win this race.
The horses are in the gate.
Blue seems very frustrated. What gives that vibe off?
And away they go.
The fact that I'm doing this so I never have to see the challenge again? Or just to prove that I can do it? I don't want to have to do this again. Gap. Gap. My gap. My gap. Grr, my gap. Oh, I like that green. I might steal this guy's hood. Light green, I like that.
An amazing burst of speed.
There we go.
We have a winner.
The most frustrating challenge in the game is a 1 win every week. So you have to get 52 wins, but you can't just get 52 wins in a year. You have to get 1 week every week. It's really annoying. Oh, we got a stubborn horse. Lovely.
The horses are in the gate. And they're off.
Now, don't be stubborn. Right. Now that we're finally where we want to be.
They are midway down the backstretch. Okay, this is where the race is won.
You need to have a BIOS to get the emulator working, but you need ROMs to play games. The ROMs are the games. So the ROM is the game. You download the ROMs, and the best site is coolroms.com.
2 furlongs to go.
So just download go to coolroms.com and search up the game you want to play and download it from there. Don't use any other sites. I've had no problems or any viruses or anything from coolroms.com. No issues whatsoever, so. definitely go through there. What do you mean it failed again? What failed? You've got to download the BIOS and then put the BIOS you downloaded into the BIOS folder attached to the emulator. You've got to find some website that has it, or find a YouTuber that has a BIOS for you to download, and then download that file, extract that file, and then move that file you extracted into your BIOS folder. And then it will find the BIOS for you. And then you should be good to go.
Okay, this is where the race is won. And they're in the home stretch. Show your guts.
I don't know if we're going to catch Happy Trial here, but that's why we took extra races, just to be safe.
Amazing burst of speed.
Now we had to start the spurt early because the horse that we were trying to catch was in front of us. I am a smart cookie sometimes. Now it's not a dirt horse. This is going to be fun.
The horses are on the track.
Ah, Slick Beauty. That's our horse, Slow.
The horses are in the gate. And they're out. That was a great start.
Why are you still attacking? You literally had a terrible start, buddy. Don't do this. I'm already a long shot. I don't need you making things worse. Is this sugar honey iced tea?
Okay, this is where the race is won.
We're not getting speed demon this race, and we're not even going to get a revolution. Because the game is literally trying to screw me over.
Show your guts. 2 furlongs to go.
Come on, Nala. Come on, girl. You got to keep fighting. I know you've had a hard race. I know. But you can do this, girl. You can do this. Come on, Nala. Get up, good girl. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Good, Nala. Sorry, I get a bit behind being up underdog sometimes. I literally drove her like I was driving a horse, like trying to get her ears pricked and stuff. Like you talk to him, you whistle, you go, then you whistle at him and stuff. Oh, Oh man, just caught that. Yeah, like we weren't meant to win that race, but we found a way. Yeah, Nala is Lioness's baby. Oh, sorry if I burst your ears by
Are on the track.
my driving noises, but I had to get Nala's ears pricked up, you know.
Are in the gate.
Needed to switch on for the last little bit. Didn't want to drop him the bit.
And they're off. That was a beautiful start.
We got a special ability on Nala as well, but that race was terrible. Like, they just kept attacking us the whole race. It was really unfortunate, really. You should announce one race? Yeah, I'll do one race soon. I'll do after we finish this year, I'll do a mock race where I put all of my best horses into the one race and then I'll commentate it. Blue is practicing his wrist springs on Nala so he can do better at doing it to Ryan Reynolds. Good call. Oh, I just cost us a revolution. Righty up, time to go. Come on, Deep Blue. Oh, no, 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 no. Not Pharrell, not Pharrell. Ah, damn Pharrell. Hate that horse. Damn Pharrell. Hate that name. Hate that horse. If there was a list of horses that were like the biggest dicks in this game, Pharrell would be like #1 for me at the moment. Hard name to say and just had to ruin that. We have to go flawless from here on out now to win the 11 races. Which mean, like, we can still do it, but it's going to be challenging. Man, it is meant to be a challenge, so... Easy traffic? Nah. Easy traffic is nice. Fast Navy when he's against you in 2003. Bleep that horse? Really? What's your bad story with easy traffic? I can't say I've ever had a problem with easy traffic. There's got to be a story behind that. I want to hear it. The only issue is we are racing Sedate Chief in a mile cup, so we got the odds stacked against us, but fingers crossed we can... I lost him as quickly as I got him. How do you lose easy traffic? Huh? No offense, but he's like cookie cutter easy to ride. Get a good start, settle him in the pack, get him around the corner first revolution. Actually, we have really good odds in this race, but we need a revolution, but we don't get revolutions with Sedate Chief. We don't get revolutions with any horse that runs at the back of the pack because we don't get a good enough start. It's really frustrating. I must be an awful rider then. I mean, I wouldn't call you an awful rider. I would just say that maybe give him another crack. We're going to win this. I got faith. Somehow I need to get Sedate Chief to the fence. That's what we need to do. Too late now, he's an old man. You can get him back when he comes through the sales. That's what I'd do. We had 2 race plans. 1, get a revolution, or 2, get inside attack, and we're not getting to the fence. We drew 13. And they're compact as balls up front.
Show your guts. 2 furlongs to go.
Yeah, we are going to get it, but it's going to be way too late. Way too late. Yep. Damn it. Maybe get better next time, Blue. Elite? Those are fighting words. I'd be very careful if I was you. I'd be very careful. Otherwise, I'll go complete sweat mode next episode. And I'll race every single week up until the sales. And then I'll get like a double S ranked horse and I'll leave you in my dust. Don't even try me. I'll make you give up as quickly as you gave up in the last series. Really? Really? Are we still having this conversation? We're still having this conversation about how you shouldn't be here? I didn't give up. It was a second. Oh, I almost caught up with you. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. Nah. I'll let you believe that. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Watch you drop out in 3, 2, 1. Like clockwork. Like clockwork. Hope that worked for you, buddy. Running last. What an interesting ride by that jockey. Now, who we got next? I don't even know anymore. I don't know if we're even going to get enough wins because you need to win 11 and I don't think I've got enough horses left. If we get 10 wins, I'm going to be frustrated. Because I ain't trying again for a long time. Not until we have 11 horses that we can race.
The horses are in the gate. And they're off. That was a beautiful start.
Why is your braking so good? You don't need good braking. La da da. Yeah, I think so.
They are midway down the backstretch.
Or I don't know. I'm not even in year 3. I'm in year 2. Because your first year is year 0 because you haven't reached a year yet. And then I bred in year 1 and I'm in year 2. Like it's year 3 overall, but playing wise, we're only on our second year.
So your gut. 2 furlongs to go.
I bred Divine Blair to Special Silence. I'm pretty sure. Well, if I didn't, then I don't know who I bred, but that's alright. Like I said, I really don't mind. The next crop of horses should be the best ones anyway. And I got horses that can win multiple group ones in my horses, so should be really good. Rightio, let's have a look. Top 3. Picked this horse out first because I thought this would be the best horse to run on. So I don't think we won 10 races. I think we won like 9. Just doesn't feel like we've won that many. So.
The horses are in the gate. And they're off.
How do you celebrate after crossing the wire? What do you mean? Like when you're like, it says first or just after the wire like this? That one? Select and triangle at the same time. Not really a dumb question. I didn't know about it for the longest time. And like, it surprises a lot of people that haven't seen my stuff before. They're like, wait, how do you do that? How do you do that?
They are midway down the back.
You're being a pain.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Lou, do I have an accent? I mean, you've got a very deep voice. I wouldn't really call it an accent as much. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I can't put my finger on it. You know it's different on 2006. Yeah, it's also different on 2003, I believe.
2 furlongs to go.
Well, there we go.
Great. First into the lead. An amazing burst of speed.
I don't have a deep voice. Where you get that from? You do. For your age, you have a very deep voice.
We have a winner.
Compare it to mine. Okay, show off. That's a me. We set the record doing that. It's only because we haven't raced in that race before, but it still counts. Oh, we've got a race left. Let's go. And we are the favorite. So there was 4 original races, and I think there was 7. No, there must be more races than that. How many races have we done? Anyone know? I forgot to count. If there's 14 and we win this, that means we won 11.
Go. That was a great start.
If we did 13 races, then we're 1 short. That's alright. I hope you get blocked on the 11th. Bite me. Really? Really, buddy? Really? Hey, Rage, is this good enough for you?
They are midway down the backstretch.
Where were we?
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Radio, time to get going.
2 furlongs to go.
Can't get the timing down on this side. There we go.
Excellent. We have a winner.
What if you did that and the horse suddenly starts going berserk? Just let the horse go berserk. The horse is good enough to win. It's going to win anyway, you know? If it's not going to win, it's not going to win. Like, I have a pretty good feel with this horse, so. We won by 8 lengths and we were mucking around. Oh, well, let's see how many races we won. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We did 11. We did 11. So we need to win. Sedate Chief can't win that, anyone. Andrew Reynolds. Blue, Mr. Arrogant, Mr. Confidence, Mr. Flex, Mr. Audacity, Dad, blah, blah, blah. Andrew Reynolds. Sailor Long should win the turf. Then Sucking Spirit should win the dirt. So. Should be good. So we don't actually need any of these horses. Oh, Clear Assets actually sneaking up on the dirt. That's not good. That is not good at all. Da da da. Oh, all-rounder. Nice. Wow, I can't believe you handled that horse so well. I have to admit it. I'm beaten. Blue, you're good. I think I underestimated you. However, I'm not giving up next year's Midas title so easily. Oh my god, Dean just gave us a horse. We didn't want your horse. Why? We didn't want your horse. Dean, I really didn't want your horse. We have enough. You can keep your horse. Trust me, we don't want it. Oh, we didn't even get the thing. We didn't get the thing. What? We did all that for nothing? We did all of that for nothing. Well, I'm annoyed. We just raced in all those races for absolutely diddly squat, so cool. And all we got was this horse we don't want. Anyway. On to the next one, shall we? I need to stop being weird. I'm in a mood, clearly. Why are you always in a mood? Walking around acting bad mood. Smooth criminal.
In the gate.
You've been hit by dum-dum, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. I could imagine singing that every time that horse crossed the line too. Comes from like last, it's a closer, and then it just flies home and gets up right on the nose. You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. I gotta go do something. I'm gonna be back. I feel like that's just an excuse to get out of here. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's okay, Rage. We'll miss you. See you later, sweetie. Kisses. Did I really just do that? Probably. I'm in a weird mood. Hide your keys. Hide your games. Basic blues on the loose.
5 furlongs to go.
Speaking of which, what time is it? Oh, sweet. You've got mail.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
You should call one of your cults Moonwalker and have them race in the solar system races.
Home stretch.
You're too funny. Why did we go early? We're racing on Gummy Bear. That's a bad idea. Gummy Bear just gasses out no matter what you race him. Like, it's weird. Like, we're still gonna win this race, but just, you know. Like, it always happens. He always gasses. All the time. It's like, you want to win this race by more than, like, I don't know, 3 lengths? Psych. I'm a gas. Give me 9, give me 5, give me 9, And we're $1.10. Cool. So for Fairy Bolt, after this race here, we need to win the Mile Cup.
It's a beautiful
Then we need to win the Independence Cup and then the Tokyo Cup. And then we get 2 more horse titles. Do we try him at 12 furlongs? I do not know. I don't know if I try him in the 16 furlong race or not. We might, but we'll see.
and they're off.
Can you slow down? You're too fast. Like, you don't need to be so good at everything you do, Fairy. Like, you can relax out of the gate, buddy. I wonder if he's going to be a really good sire. What do you guys think? I'm going to do a poll in the chat because we actually have a lot of people in here. Very bold. You know those are fighting words, right? Rage. Elite, not rage. You're going to get some people shooting you.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Oh, we're racing still. Holy sugar honey iced tea. Oh, no, that's not a good thing.
And they're in the home stretch. Show your guts.
Oh, never mind, lol. Why am I worried again?
Wow. Terrific speed.
Well, you don't remember where I live, so I'm good. You live in Puerto Rico. Don't even try that. What do you mean? What do you mean? Right. I don't live in Puerto Rico. Well, my son's name is AJ. AJ.
The horses are on the track.
I honestly think he's going to be very expensive. I just don't know how expensive yet. I mean, he has the ability to be high 90s, but
And the
I mean, obviously, can improve. So. You know that KRAMERS King has the highest toughness rating in the game at 91. I think it peaks out at 99. But yeah, he's the only horse that has a toughness rating that high. Nah, max is 999k. So 99,999k. That's why I said 99k plus. Because there's no point me writing 99k to 99.999k. Kill two birdies with one stone.
Where the race is won.
Radio Kramer.
And they're in the home stretch. Show your guts.
Oh, that's not good. Overwhipped. This is a this is KK debut. No, we already raced him before. He's undefeated. This is his second start. He's 2-2. Can we not refer to him as KK? Can we just call him Kramer or King? Because KK could be taken very wrong very quickly if you add one more letter. Whoa, you're about to read something else off that message? Yeah, I thought you were saying something completely different. Now, Fairy Bolt. Oh, you're going down. So you're at 95, so that's 4 lower. So 103 speed, I believe. Right. You're not going to be tired, but gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta do what I gotta do. Finally can retire you, like, fan-bloody-tastic. Alright, Gummy Bear. Sorry, Shield. You're gone. Lioness. Think you're gone. She's been one of our best broodmares, but Lioness, you're gone. Rose Quartz has been a really good broodmare. One click and they're gone. Alright, let's have a look. Regal Soul, I'm literally letting you go. I don't want you anywhere near my foals. Nala. Yeah, sure, you can run in the Philly Cup. Deep Blue. Why do you have 95 speed? I mean, you are by Jaws, so that sort of makes sense, but I don't know what. Versace, you're a dirt horse. Chuck you in there. Rainy Delight. Chuck you in the Sunrise. And then, chuck you in the Colt Cup. The Crown Cup, sorry. Right, Little Eden. Chuck you in there. And that'll be your last race of the year. Okay, so you get frustrated very quickly. And it's fantastic, buddy. Okay. I thought I won 11, but apparently not. I thought he came and told me, but no idea. You're just here to ruin my life, aren't you? Yeah, we did get it. It just didn't work, but we beat Dean and she gave us Regal Soul, and I'm not going to use him because I really don't want to use him. Because we took all, because she kept trying to request against us, and I was like, lol, that's hilarious. And then I requested and took all of her rides, and then yeah, she gave me a horse for some reason. It's a really bad horse, I will admit.
The horses are on the track.
Oh, it's a bad horse for where we're at in the game now. Like, Regal Soul's not a bad horse, but he is at this point in time. Oh, yay. Perfect start with the Eden. I'm going to call Little Eden's first foal Garden of Eden. Any objections? I think he says it at the beginning of the year when he sets you new goals. No, I'm pretty sure they still say, like, there's like a cutscene. It's like, wow, Blue, you won 11 races in 1 week. That wasn't even your goal for the year. This is such a huge achievement. No one's ever achieved this before. You are the first of your kind. Congratulations. Yeah, I got Regal Soul from Umaru for some reason. Did you play as Dean, the character Dean? Or did you play as Natalie? Because if you play as Turner, I know you get Heartful Delight from Nelson. Natalie gives you Suave Master or Suave Buster. It's one of the two. It's one of the Suave girls. And then Newman gives you Easy Traffic. Dean gives you Regal Soul. Collins gives you Desert Diver. The short-haired girl that is a blonde. Now the blonde's Natalie. Natalie's the blonde. Dean is the brunette. Speaking of which, are we brunette, blonde, redhead, or brown hair girls? No, brunette is brown. Brown, so brunette, blonde, redhead. What other color hairs are there? Like natural hair color. Can't remember. The one with the pixie cut. She is dark blonde, I would say. Just because this is going to do my head in, we're just going to go here. Going to go to the info office. But yeah, it's Dean then. Is it? Yeah. Oh, she... it is? I call that brown, but yeah. Okay, this one. Yeah, so if you go her, Amaru gives you that horse. Okay. Good to know. I like how he has Rough One as one of his things. So he's obviously been in the steward's room a lot. That's hilarious. Right, what do we got? Can skip forward 1 week, that's for sure. For everyone that hasn't voted in the chat, just make sure you do vote, just so we can get a really good like community topic at the end of it. Tidy Creek's in here. I should have tried her out as a broodmare. Ginger's redhead. What do we got votes wise? We only got 2 votes, guys. Come on, we can do better than that. I'll end it once we get to 3 or 4. 3 or 4, and then I'll end it. If I could vote, I would. I'd vote for 90 plus, but I can't vote. He easily won again today. He's a beast. That's good. How many in a row is it now?
The horses are in the gate. And away they go. That was a beautiful start.
Nine in a row. Can he break Black Caviar's record? Very strongly compared to Franco. I mean, that's a big comparison to live up to, so don't think so. He won't be racing that long. Oh yeah, because he's not a gelding. True. Send him to Australia. Isn't that what they said to us? To send Black Caviar over there because our racing was weak and she's not a real strong horse, and then she went over there and beat him? Send them over here. Let us show you what the thunder from down under can prepare. Man, Tidy Creek. Might keep a lookout for her next time she pops around just to give her a go. I mean, 88 speed at peak's not actually bad at all for an S-ranked filly with no bad abilities. And that's a nice growth type. Is milk a top 3 drink? Yes, depending on the time you drink it, the mood you're in. I don't think you guys have a race that suits him super well, but I don't know the Oz schedule well enough. What's his like? What's his racing preferences between like what's like meters or furlongs? What's it between? That was speed prints done. Awesome. Now we just got to worry about Desert Emperor, which is up next. Let's have a look. Cider top 3. Also, again, it depends on the mood. You can't really compare them. You know, like, it depends on what mood you're in. A glass of milk before bed, easily top 3. And then a cider. He's a fast miler. Could probably drop to a 7 furlong. Could also probably step up to 10 furlong on a fast course. He could run, yeah, the mile down here is really strong. The Cox Plate is a mile. The Cox Plate's ran over a mile. Cox Plate is one of the biggest races in Australia. The Cox Plate is normally the race before the Melbourne Cup. But nah, definitely a suitable race, that's for sure. Bring him down here just for the Cox Plate. Is macaroni and cheese? No. Overrated. Unpopular opinion, milk is only good with something, never on its own. Disagree. Hard cap, hard cap. Hard cap. Alright, let's have a look. GWS info. So we have a turf race this week that we can run in. That's not what I want. I want the ranking. So Sail Along could just win it and then guarantee himself the turf title. Yeah, I think I might just do that. You've won that. And Clear Asset. Let's have a look. Is Clear Asset in the Independence Cup? Stable. I'm guessing you're here somewhere. Oh, here you are. Wait, what? How are you in what? In what world? How are you in? What's your next race? You are racing in the Independence Cup, so pizza is massively overrated. Wow. Wow. I see. We definitely agree to disagree on pizza. I like pizza, but like it's not a top 3 for me, but I do like it. Independent, Continental, that, and then the Neptune. Sweet. So Clear Asset. This horse here. It gets a single point that ruins a lot. A single point, it ruins a lot. Yeah, mac and cheese overrated. completely agree. Warm glass of milk before bed is really good, and a cold one is even better. Yeah, I don't like warm milk. I think people that heat up a glass of milk is like that. To me, that's a little bit strange. But I mean, I don't hate it. Like I like hot Milos and things. But wait, where is clear asset? What? Yeah, you're the 4th pick. I need this horse to have the worst race of its career. I need it to get blocked, and I need it to not run top 5.
The horses are on the track.
If this horse race runs top 5, it ruins our Gallop World Series dirt for the year, which means a couple of horses don't get dirt titles, which is really frustrating because we need to win this race with Fairy for the Desert Emperor title. So we're going to keep an eye on clear asset and hopefully he just runs out of position and gasses. Who's going to beat him though? That's the thing. Stern Knight, yeah, he should beat him. Perfect Minister should beat him. Sedate Devil might. Radiant Point could. And like we need a long shot to get up because he can't run top 5. Right, what did I miss? What is better, chicken or beef? Chicken. Nah, chicken. Fast food is only good when you're drunk. No, fast food's good all the time.
They are midway down.
But it depends on what fast food it is, you know? Yeah, like, there's a heap of things you could have as, like, as a chicken product that is good. Like, you could have a chicken burger, you could have chicken nuggets, you could have chicken medallions, you could have a chicken tender. Like, there's so many good things you could have. But with, like, beef, it's really only steak, mince, spaghetti bolognese. Like, don't get me wrong, there are good options, but... Okay. I mean, we got a bailout revolution. No! Don't get points. Please beat him, please! I hate you, clear asset. How does that horse run 3rd? It ran out of position the whole race. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. McDonald's is overrated, I agree. Fast food is not seasonal enough most of the time. Yeah. We did not want that horse to come 3rd. That ruins everything. So he didn't win a single Gallop. He didn't win a single race in his career, but he's going to get the horse title.
Horses are on the track.
Oh yeah, for sure, but it's cheap. Exactly. You can't expect too much quality out of like anything that's cheap. That's just my opinion, though.
Go. That was a great start.
We're gonna end the poll now, anyway. Right, we're gonna find out who is the winner after this. My favorite food at the moment, it changes. But if we're talking fast food, I love a good halal snack pack from a kebab shop. So it's like, it's chips, sweet chili sauce, like potato chips, like cooked potato chips, you know, like fries type of thing. With cheese, lamb, chicken, with sweet chili sauce. Oh, it's so good. I love KFC. Absolutely will smash down KFC whenever I get the chance. Wendy's is like, nah. Wendy's is just a donut shop to me. I don't get fast food from Wendy's, no. If you have a horse that you need to get points in Gallop Series, I always run that horse in the race myself and finish last on it. Yeah, but I couldn't do that because I needed that race for Fairy Bolt so he could get the Desert Emperor title. And I feel bad doing that on stream. Like, if it was my personal playthrough, I wouldn't care. I don't want to ruin the game by doing that, you know?
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Wait, the fields should be out. Let's go. yeah, we're racing, lol.
And they're in the home stretch.
Forgot about KFC. KFC better? Yeah. KFC's great. Oh yeah, fair enough then. In Puerto Rico, they sell this one sandwich called Big Crunch. It's huge and delicious. That sounds good. I'm not the biggest fan of lettuce though. Don't like lettuce. I do. One more race and then we have the 2-year-old races and then we should be fine from there on out. Kinky weapon. Our odds are starting to get better. So getting better slowly, that's for sure.
The horses are on the track. The horses are in the gate.
People don't eat the pickles in chicken sandwiches. In Australia, they don't put pickles on their burgers. And we call chicken sandwiches burgers over here. But they don't put pickles in our burgers. Thank God for that. I hate pickles.
They are midway down the back stretch. Okay, this is where the
Here they have a bunch of different names. I see. I had KFC for dinner tonight after basketball because I couldn't be bothered coming home and cooking. And I got paid. And I actually have money for a change. Like, not that I normally don't have enough money. It's just that I've had a lot of things that I've bought over the last few months, I guess you could say, that I've been catching up on. So now that I'm at a lower term, I think I've worked my balance out a little bit better than what I was doing before. A close race OK should be really good as well. Yeah, I play basketball. Of late, I can't shoot for shit, but I've been hitting my layups, like the tricky ones as well. I'm more of a drive and dish point guard. Sometimes, like tonight's game, I got fucking, mind my language, but I got elbowed in the jaw really hard, like on purpose. Like he lifted his elbow and everything, and I was like, I'm about to flip you off a table. Yeah, so clear asset. A horse that didn't win a single race wins the dirt category and ruins our dirt field. Love that. So that's cool. Opposite for me. Yeah, okay, Mafia boss. Right, Nala up here. Yeah, like, let's have a look at clear asset one more time. Look at this. 0 wins in its career. And it's going to win the dirt. I can shoot, no layup, no dunking. Man, I make all types of layups. There was a patch where I couldn't make a layup to save my life, and I was shooting really well. Like, I don't shoot terribly. Like, I'll shoot 30%, maybe 35 some nights, but then other nights I'll just pop off and I can shoot 80 to 90. There was one night I shot like 6 from 7 and everyone was looking at me like, what are you doing? You don't shoot this good. But that's alright. There was there's a guy on my team and he shoots lights out. Like he'll shoot like 15 threes a game and he'll hit 10 every game. And like, that's on a bad night. on a good night he'll shoot 12 for 12, and he's just like doesn't miss. It's crazy. I just started though. Oh, that's fair enough. Gotta start somewhere. I played Div 1 when I was 18, so not anymore though. I only play socially with my partner now. We play in a mixed team, but it's still pretty competitive. People try their asses off and play dirty, so if they want to play dirty, then I try. I mean, I can drop 30 to 40 in those type of leagues, but you did track D1? Nice. So you're a fast boy. So you really need to work on your layups then. Because you got to use your speed and your explosiveness to get to the rim. Some of my issue is I've got that explosiveness to get to the rim, but then when I was in that bad patch, like, I wasn't finishing, which was annoying, but it happens. When I was in high school, I dropped 50 points in a game and we won by 100. It was hilarious. Dropped 52 points. It was absolutely phenomenal. Not very fast, more of a distance racer. Ah, I see. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. What was your favourite event? 1500 or 800? You're more of a distance runner. For track, it's 800 to 15. You did the 5Ks? What was your best time over the 5Ks? At 8 years old, holy. Look at that. I've ran 10K road races and stuff like that in my past. 21:57, that's not really good. That is actually really good. When I was fit and actively running all the time, I ran a 48:50 over 10K. And that got me on top 10 under 18 males in that event. So that was a good year. Year cup. It's a bit sad that you're not going to get King of Kings, but oh wait, what? We could get you. We could probably race you one more year. You still got really good stats, so. Do I have any horses that need a race? Jockey in the China Mile, I don't know if you want to race in that, but... Wait, you'll race there. Sedate Chief, you can... Sure, we'll try you in the, Hey, Bill, gotta get some sleep. Got work in a few, but I'll watch until I pass out. No, man, if you want to go now, like, feel free. We're probably just gonna go through to the new babies, which is a fair way away. Anyway, so, man, feel free to jump out and catch up later, so that way you have a good night's sleep for work. Because I know what it's like to have a shit sleep before work. It throws your whole day off, really. So, you can definitely jump off, man. No hate whatsoever. Thank you for tuning in, though. I really do appreciate you coming back in and showing some love. And it's fun having you in as well, because we get to have a bit more of a chat than normal streams, you know? So, no. It's really good. You'll be knocked out by then. Yeah. Normally, like, if I didn't stream and I didn't play games, I don't know what my bedtime would be. I reckon I'd be in bed by 10, but I'm addicted to games. I'm not going to admit that. They're my way. They're my escape. They're my mental reset after a long day. Even on a short day, I get home and I'm like, I really just want to play video games tonight, you know? But sometimes that's gotta work. Got footy training Thursday night, which is 2 nights away from me. Not really keen on that, but not not that I'm not keen on it because I'm not fit, but I'm not keen on it just because it's so much effort. And there's no guarantee that I'll be named in the side, so what can you do, you know? Regal Soul's in this field, doing what he does best. X Factor and Deep Blue's better than all of them.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Regal Soul doing Regal Soul things, you know, being a little bit of a sook. But any lurkers in the chat or anyone that's new to the stream, feel free to say hi. Always up for a bit of a chat, especially at this time of night. Gets through the stream and makes the stream a lot more enjoyable towards the end of the stream. No problem, I came for the content, but I stay for the creator, and I think a community like this has huge potential. That means a lot, man. Like, thank you so much. But never really done this for anything except for enjoying this community, so it really does mean a lot that you support me, and glad that you're opting to stay. So thank you again. That was a close race, not gonna lie. We got there. All of the favorites were front runners and we all tied out, so it was just a horse, whatever horse could stick on longer. And that was us today. Hopefully my mic quality's worked out now. I didn't get any complaints or anything from last stream, and I listened back to it and I could actually sit there and enjoy it. So that's a start. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of my own voice anyway. I think it's really annoying, but I think everyone hates their own voice. Like, is that fair to say?
The horses are in the gate.
Well, I know I do anyways.
That was a great start.
What do you mean your mic quality is nice? It wasn't a couple of streams ago. A couple of streams ago, there was it was like cutting in and out, like spiking, and like it was really annoying to listen to. But it should be a little bit better, but my dog destroyed my pop filter, so in my P's and my S's you'll hear like the hiss and you'll hear the pop. Really hear that pop. So I need to order another one, but I've been waiting until I get paid so I can organize that, because I don't want to go buying things that I didn't really need over the last couple of weeks. So
This is where the race is won.
yeah, everyone does. Last night I sent my mum an audio, and when I re-listened I felt depressed. Man, I've been there. I know that feeling all too well. Like, that's why when I was younger I didn't want to upload content, because I hated my voice, and
2 furlongs to go.
I was just like, no way am I uploading this, like, yuck. But now I'm at that point where I don't care. I just want to upload videos. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy playing games. So, and I enjoy talking to all you guys. At the end of the day, I just feel like this is like a phone call. We're all in here watching each other play and talking about the progress we make. And yeah, it's fun. I love horse racing and horse racing games. So seeing guys like yourself play and how you go about managing the game is pretty cool. Yeah, I think my favorite thing about this game and how I play it is I think I have a very particular way of how I set things up. This Pharrell Eden, again, go away. Don't like you. We don't like Pharrell around here. So Versace's Coco, back of the field.
The horses are on the track.
I know, I was 9, and when I turned 11 and rewatched some videos at school, I deleted like 10 videos. Yeah, I had old videos on this channel that were like Clash of Clans related that I got rid of. So don't worry about that. I've definitely been in that kettle of fish before. Alright, let's have a look for the favorite, who we despise, but... And like, not very many games in the current like standards of today, like your Call of Duties, your what else are there that's very particular at the moment? You got your Valorant, your Call of Duty, you got League of Legends, Pokemon, like those type of games. Yes, you can play a little bit different by doing challenges and stuff and that, but most of those games you can, if you want to improve, you got to play a certain way. Where on Gallop Racer, it's a lot different. To improve on this game, you got to learn different horses, find a horse that you're happy to race with, that you're comfortable racing on, and moving forward from there, which is really cool in my opinion, like that ability and that freedom. Not many games have that option, you know. That's what we hoped for, ladies and gentlemen, that lightning speed. I had a feeling we might have had it on this horse. Yeah, I like Eric's voice. Bye-bye, Pharrell, right on the wire. Lightning speed is too fast for you. Versace, I thought we might have that ability. And we do. Love that. We have a cult with lightning speed, ladies and gentlemen. That is fantastic. We took a gamble waiting that long for lightning speed. If we didn't have lightning speed there, we lose. But I took a gamble and waited until it was straight so we could get spurt. And God, it paid off. How do I not... Oh, this is so difficult. Like, how do I replace Firefox? I don't. Do I? I don't think I do. As good as this horse is, I just don't think we can fit him into the breeding barn. Well, one of the things that you do with this game is make it interactive, like having your viewers name horses. Like I feel like a legit owner with my two horses, Nala and Deep Blue. That's a huge plus. Yeah, like that's the way I've always seen it. When I used to watch Eric back when he first started playing Gallop Racer, and he had the idea of, oh, okay, I've got followers, can people name them for me? I was like, oh yeah, I'll chuck a name in and then like, I'll follow that horse. But then when I started streaming for myself, I wanted to take it like one step further. And when, like, me being in the horse racing industry, watching my own horses go around, even when I'm not driving them, there's always this feeling in the bottom of your stomach that you want the horse to do well. And I feel like this game captures that to the best of its abilities. Like that little... like feeling in the bottom of your stomach every time your horse steps out on the track. I know it's like a simulated horse or whatnot, but I still get that little bit of feeling every now and again, especially with like the underdog horses now at this stage. Like my favorite win in the last few episodes would have had to have been when Monsoon Blizzard got up in the Dream Series and won a race she had no right in winning. Like that was fantastic. So I'm always going to try and keep that tradition going. And that's why I don't really like trying to step away from people naming horses and that. Like, we're going to have to come to a point where we have to start new lines just so more people can name horses, which is understandable. But I also want to keep some lines going. So we've got a bit of a mission coming up, of course, but it should be fun. Can't wait till AJ grows up so he learns to play Gallop Race and I'll be able to tell him his dad absolutely sucks at Gallop Race and I beat his dad before. The thing is, Elite, you haven't beat me yet. And the expression goes, don't count your chickens before they hatch. But yeah, it should be fun. I don't know when I'll record the next episode of Gallop Racer 2003. It'll probably be... Thursday or Friday night, so we're Tuesday night for me now. I won't stream tomorrow night. Oh wait, tonight's Wednesday. What am I on? Wait, what? Oh, today's Wednesday, that's why. So yeah, I won't stream tonight. So I'll have tonight off. And tomorrow I have football training, so that just depends. And then Friday night I might have football on Saturday. So it just all depends whether or not I'm playing on Saturday or not. That's the game plan going forward. We're going to keep breeding horses. We're going to keep racing horses. We're going to keep keeping on, pretty The easiest way to say it. Keep keeping on. And at the end of the day, how much sports do you do? I only play football and basketball, but when I was younger, I used to swim squad at a high level. I used to swim squad at Div 1 level. I used to play football, and I used to play basketball at Div 1 level all at once. I played 3 sports a week. That's without school sport on top of it.
And they're in the home stretch. Show your guts.
Football, so Australian rules. Question, is there a safe way to transfer fires you can get to use other players' horses? I mean, I would assume that you could put all your files onto a Google Drive and then people could download it off there, but I don't have any experience with Google Drive, but I would assume that there would be a way to do it. Because it'd only be like uploading your save data off your computer up to the Google Drive and then for someone to download it off there. That's if you're doing it on computer emulator, but if you're playing on a PlayStation 2, there used to be a device you could use that did a sort of similar thing. So sail along something spirit and then missed it. Leeds electricity just went out. Yeah, because your government heard you lying about beating me, so they cut your power. Really, I should investigate this more. Yeah, there used to be a forum back when Gallop Racer 2004 was first come out, and they used to upload their original horses onto like the internet, and then they would have like these organized online races. So the guy would download all of the original horses, put them into races, and then they'd have like a point system and whatnot. And then he would like share the replays, but all the replays and all that are corrupt now and they no longer exist. But yeah, it was really cool. Alright, your last race of the year. And then we have to move. Oh. It was pretty cool. And they were like the super freaks at the game. Like, if you think I'm good, these guys like made me look silly. Like they had the perfect horses. They would always win. Like it was scary how good they were. Or you can bring your memory card everywhere. I've got my old memory card sitting in a drawer beside me so I don't lose it. And I've literally kept it because it's got all my Gallop Racer 2004 playthrough stuff on it. Now something like that would definitely pique a lot of interest, exactly. That's something like I would like to organize, but it'd be so difficult, is trying to organize a Gallop World Series but between like our own horses, if that makes sense. Like everyone that plays on an emulator, they upload their save files of their best bred horses to Google Drive, then I download them off and then I save them onto my save file somehow, and then we like race them out, and the best winner, like the best person wins, like the best horse wins, and then that horse becomes a champion. It gets like a horse title that we can come up with, and then we keep going from there. I mean, it would take a lot of work and it would take a lot of community involvement, but we'd have to work out how to do it as well. Because I wouldn't want to accidentally corrupt all my save files because I upload to YouTube. But yeah, definitely a possibility. Oh, in Gallop Racer 2, you could create the horses and then race them against each other. Yeah, that made it a lot easier because you could just copy people's bred horses. But in that game, you can literally get horses with 99s in every stat bred. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, imagine Hyphy Dude competing in that. We have to find a way to play Gallop Racer online with each other. Unfortunately, it's not possible because the PlayStation 2 online servers shut down, so we can't do it that way. And then this game doesn't even have that functionality. We're just gonna have to wait for Fishy to get her degree in graphic design and create a horse racing game for us, and then have it online, and then we all can race each other on that.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
See, like I said, you see the corner, you start to get going, you get last corner leader, wait for it to proc, instantly whip, and then you're gone. Just like that. And that's how you race easy traffic. There's so many different options to what we can do with this series, this channel, this community. Just takes a lot of planning and a lot of involvement from other people in the community as well that are uploading. There's this one guy that posted a video called Gallop Racer Online, and I've never seen that game before. His name is called Sacred Foundry. Never heard of him either. If I'm not mistaken, don't take this with a grain of salt, but I'm pretty sure there used to be a Gallop Racer Online game, but that got shut down when they sold their rights. But that's only an assumption.
And they're off.
Do we retire him early, guys? Like, what do we do? I feel like we could retire Fairy once we get all of our horse titles, you know? Speaking of which, how have we not got... Let's do it math. Royal, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we won the Singapore and that London race. So this should give us Iron Horse as well. I just retired Forever Luck. Well, that's great for breeding, well done. But yeah, she's a good racehorse, so you'll probably miss her. Reckon you at least save and put him in the barn to see what his fee is. Okay, yeah, we can do that. We'll get these last couple of horse titles, and we'll be right onto it. Uh-oh, I fucked up. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Move out of my way. Stop being a good horse for a second. Stop being a good horse for a second and let me get to a position where you can win this race. Oh, that could have been dangerous. Oh, I couldn't get out. I just couldn't get out. Mind my language, but oh, I would have been so bad. Okay, seriously, I'm going to bed later, peeps. Good night, Tommy. Sleep tight, my guy. That was the ugliest race I've ever been involved with. Not gonna lie. Rightio, so Endless Lever at 135. Salon got a 137. Warhorse got a 136. 137 again. Fairy Bolt got a 143, a 136, and a 139. Nervous Angel got a 140 over the long? Holy. 131 and 136. And then Fairy Bolt 140 over the long. And Warhorse gets Horse of the Year. Of course he does. Has to ruin everything. And 65 wins from 75 stars. Iron Horse and Desert Prince. There we go. We finally got Iron Horse, which is a new horse title. Alright, we'll save. How many group ones have you won? Okay. We win one more group one with him. Actually, we can do a science test here, right? Let's save now. And we can do a little bit of a science experiment. So if we save here, we retire Fairy Bolt, and we see how much his cost is. And then we race him in the Kyoto. He wins that. Of course, you're going in the Hall of Fame. Like, that's not even a question. Who are you replacing though? That is a good question. I mean, Pina Colada. Yeah, I was gonna get rid of... $87K. Wait, what? We'll get 90K. I reckon we can get 90K if we keep racing him. Like, he still could keep racing. You know, like... I just want to say who he's good with as well. A little bit of a spoiler. Hold up. Perfectly safe. Huh? Oh, that's freaky. That is going to be a freaky horse. Yeah, a little bit too much crossbreeding. You know something I do to scare people? I say I stalked them and then they say they have a blue blanket they have had since they were kids. Everyone has one so they get scared. I didn't have a blue blanket. We've had this conversation. I literally have never had a blue blanket in my life. Yeah, see, we're starting to come across that problem where all of our horses are like, hold up. We could get lightning speed. What do I sleep with? When I had a teddy bear when I was a kid. I've still got him. He's named Oliver. Yeah, so we got 2 perfect matches to Fairy Bolt, so that is fantastic. But yeah, like I said, what we'll do is we'll reload and we'll see if we can get his price up a little bit by getting a couple of extra horse titles. Load. Wait, so you're telling me this horse is only okay on the turf and we've been winning on the turf like a freak of nature? Oh, you can't race there. Run in the February then. Radio. Gotta organize all of our horses again. Like, you're good, but you're just not as good as your brother. It's just that simple. We'll breed with you though, that's for sure. So what do we need to win with you? Your turf and dirt. We could try and win the Universal Cup with you. Or we could just win the sprint. We might just win the sprint. Right? Back in the climax. Okay. Kramer King. You're booked. Sweet. Nature Strip 1. Let's go, Aussies! Up and about. Na boogie. Nature Strip beat you guys. La la da da. Won it easy as you like. Good 3 lengths or so. Nice. Nice, Gary. Nice. Endless Libra and the God Mountain. That just don't look right. Kara, what do you think? Do we breed now? Or do we keep going? Like, having a look through horse titles. Don't know what happened, but there was a loose horse in the running. Ooh. Not good. So, this is the title spreadsheet at the moment. So, if I'm looking through it, what else we can get him? We can win him international. We could try and get him all-rounder. We could try and get him... We could try and get him mile champ and sprint champ. Like, there's a lot of horse titles we could try and win with him this year, but I'm not quite sure if we've got enough legs in him. Could be one King of Kings, all of those. Wonder Horse will win. Another World done. Monster's done. Iron Horse is done. Generalist is done. We could try and do Gallop Racer and try and win the Paris Cup. I would say now breed now because you can run him in the Dream Series as well this year then. Okay. We'll win the February stakes and then we'll retire him because he needs one more Group 1 for Wonder Horse anyway. So we'll get 30 Group 1 wins and then we'll retire him. Because he's a colt, so he's going to stay in the breeding barn pretty much forever. So I want as much value out of him as I can. Now, do you reckon that's on YouTube yet? Nature Strip? Lol. Nah. Oh well.
The horses are in the gate.
La da 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 da. It feels like I'm a criminal racing Endless Libra in a Group 3, but what am I to do when there's no races available and we have this many horses? You know? You definitely find it on Twitter. Okay. Onto it right now.
Okay, this is where the race flies.
Found it. Sweet.
And they're in the home stretch.
Oh yeah, definitely a loose horse.
Fantastic. We have a winner.
That's an impressive run. But that horse that ran without the jockey, like we said, they run, don't they? Like that type of horse, they just want to run. Like, if I was the jockey on Nature Strip, I would have tried to slow that horse up beside me. But right, we need to move these two horses. So Deep Blue's doing well, so you can move forward, but you don't run good on dirt. No, you don't. When can you race next? You're gonna be sad. You're gonna be sad if I wait that long, but I kind of don't want to race you yet. You know what? You can just be sad. And then Rainy Delight, you can be sad as well. Oh, you're not gonna be sad. You're gonna be a good boy. Lovely. Now for Little Eden. Second cup it is. Endless Lyra. During the Britain Guineas. KRAMERS King. You're booked in that race. I know that for a fact. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. I might retire you soon. Because I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Like, I can run you in the heaven for now. You're booked. You're booked. I think I booked you in that race. Yes, I did. You're booked in that race. You're booked in that race. And then you're booked in that race. Right. Cool. I think that's everyone sorted for a little bit, but that's a impressive win as well. We're getting a challenge in the Kyoto as well. Yeah, we'll take it. Let's go. You know what's disappointing about Nature Strip though? As sad as it is, he's a gelding. Like, I understand that, like, when a horse is younger, they might have an issue with temperament, or the horse might be a little bit too dangerous being a colt. But imagine him as a sire. You know, it's always going to be one of those what-if questions, you know? But in saying that, though, in hindsight, that's fair enough. But exactly, that's what I was about to say. We probably wouldn't have seen him race in the King's Stand if he was a colt, you know? He might have already retired and gone to breeding early, so definitely a what if situation, you know? Oh well, what a win. That was a lovely race. He's already trending #1 on Twitter. That's amazing.
Okay, this is where the race is won. Two furlongs to go.
It's a very pretty looking horse though too. You guys notice that? He's got that very vibrant colouring. Why are we gassing here? Yeah, I'm not quite sure why we're gassed there. Oh well. I mean, we bet our odds, but because we got beat by our rival, that's not very good. They gave us a B for spurt. But okay. I'll take that on the chin. Don't you sass me, buddy. I'll beat you more times than you can even count them. So who was arguing in the chat the other day talking about nature strip and who? Who were the two people arguing? Can't remember. But nature strip, wow.
The horses are in the gate.
Can't remember either.
Beautiful start.
I have a feeling it was Rage and Rage and somebody. 58 and 5 or something was the time. Nature Strip becomes the first Australian trained roller Ascot winner since Black Caviar.
They are midway down the backstretch.
It's unfortunately the photo though, like, is always going to be him and another horse, you know? Even though he won that so comfortably. Like, unfortunately, it's always going to be that jockeyless horse in that photo.
And they're in the home stretch.
Why is KRAMERS King so good? I remember how tense Black Caviar win was because the jockey eased up too early. I know, I was watching that with the family. Yeah. I watched it with the family live and we're all like, oh, she's gonna do it, she's gonna do it. And then we were like, what are you doing? What the And then he got back up on her and still won, but she would have won that comfortably, but he just eased off way too early. Oh. Like, we were all just like, what are you doing? No, stop. It was almost reminiscent of the Ofuva's loss in the Arc for Japan. Yep. Completely right. Like, that was nearly like the biggest brain fade. Holy. He had it, and then he didn't. It happens. People get too confident. As sad as it is, it's just that confidence. Oh, and by the way, he breaks the world record for track and distance. Track and distance record. Old was 58.64 Batash, and now it's 58.25. Oh, Nala, go. Sorry, my bad. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading. I was so sad for his connections. Japan's still looking for their arc win. Yeah. But to be fair, the jockey should have just done what he should have done. I would never put a jockey on my horse again if they did that to me. You ease up on my horse, that's your issue. That's not my issue no more.
And they're in the home stretch. Show your guts.
I remember how hyped up Batash was by the British media. He was very, very good, but he needed things to go his way. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of horses around the world like that though. Like there can be a super horse when the conditions suit them. But that's what made horses like Secretariat and like Farlap so strong, is because no matter the conditions, no matter what race they were put in, they always tried their heart out. Final race for Fairy Bolt, ladies and gentlemen. We have witnessed history. This has probably been the strongest horse that we've ever had. Even better than Hazel Fox. Look at all his abilities. And funnily enough, he's racing against his great grandmother. What a way to finish it out. That's why I adore See the Stars. Cool Moore tried everything again, and he just brushed everyone off. Yeah. That's what makes horse racing great, isn't it? You know?
The horses are in the gate.
I was so scared when he got stuck on the inside in the arc, but he pulled out beautifully and won easily. Yeah. The races like that where you still feel that little bit of nervousness and they just brush it off like it's nothing are the most impressive racing. Like, as bad as I raced Fairy Bolt last year in the Tokyo Cup, that's a perfect example. We got boxed in, we tried to find gaps, couldn't find gaps anywhere, got out late and then flew home. Like, I know this is a virtual game and everything, but I was nerve-wracked up until I got out. Imagine getting all the way through the year and we lose the last Group 1 of the year to lose 2 horse titles, you know? I'd be buggered. We got through it. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to say goodbye to not only a champion horse, but one of a kind. Fairy Bolt winds up for the last time. As he says, see you later, guys. We are farewelling a champion here today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, don't ruin the moment. Don't ruin the moment. Okay, game's ruining things. Game ruined it. It's fine. We would have had a nice, beautiful, touching moment, but the game ruined it. It's fine. I didn't need it anyway. Crazy that Hazel Fox only just happened a few years ago, and we were saying it'll be a long time before we see another like her, and then we get a horse that's better. Yep. And yet here we are. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're farewelling a champion. Wonder Horse. I'm so reluctant to retire him, but we got a couple of babies first. We got Discreet Victory and Firefox and Gucci. Do you want to name this horse? Firefox and Gucci? I mean, feel free. It is a filly. That can be Fiery Eyes. Perfect. Oh, it works well too because Firefox. Oh. F-I-E-R-Y. Yep, that's right. I just wanted to make sure I'm spelling it right. Kind of fits. Well, I'm glad. Fiery Eyes, and then we have... We'll leave that one for another day. How are these horses developing? Not bad. Rightio. Oh my god. I'm so glad that I didn't save accidentally. We would have lost Fairy Bolt as a original horse in the save list. I forgot to register him. That could have been dangerous, that's for sure. Let's see if it upped his price at all. Nah, didn't up his price at all. Damn it. So myth busted. Yeah, that would have been an absolute disaster. Right. Let's just go through, book the rest of our horses before I forget. Check you in that. You're booked, you're booked, you're booked, you're booked, you're booked. You're booked. You're booked. You're booked again. Right, you're not booked. Perfect. Deep Blue. You're booked as well. And you can change starts to the Cherry Cup. Right, that's everyone booked. Let's go see what horses we got coming into the sales and where our originals went. Tropical Pride went to Nawaza. Captain City's back. No one really there. Wandering Soul went to whoever we're looking at now. Shiva. Vodka Fox went to Cook, I believe. Ah, I thought that was Winglight, but it's White Stage. Riviera. No. Graduation's in 6 hours. You'll be fine. You've got this. Holy, this year of sales is terrible so far. I mean, Cutting Crystal's back, but we don't need. Golden Arrow, don't need. I mean, nah. Oh, she's a filly though. We might try her out. Wonder Whale, nope. And no one really interesting there. Funny attire. Yes, thank you. Soft Delight. Huh? But yeah, so we got funny attire, that's good. Floral Crush. Round Cosmos is back. We might get her again to put her back through some lines. Like we can breed her to Fairy Bolt, actually. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Scotch Bird's here as well. We might get her to try. Oh wait, no, she's already. Never mind. Average year. Average year. Golden Arrow is a beast to run, but she's not anything particular. Is a damn good, but not incredible. Okay. Fair enough. Right. Right. Let's go set up our breeding then. We might end it there. And I want to see if there's anything in the catalog that I forgot to get. Yeah, I've bought everything. Oh yes, you should definitely get Round Cosmos. You only have like one foal from her lot, and she's an elite broodmare. Yeah, that was always the game plan. Like, just at that point in time, we just didn't have the room. And I wanted to make sure that we had decent lines going forward, but I think we're at that point now where we can start getting rid of a couple of mares. Catch Me Outside will go soon. You'll stay for a little bit. You'll stay for a little bit. You're staying. You'll stay for a bit. I kind of want to retire you now because you've passed on that lightning speed. But, don't know, Dreadful Daisy, she'll have a couple of foals, and Pixie Queen can go now. Once she has her next foal, she's going. That's for sure. So, probably Cash Me Outside. Let me have a look at see what foals you've got. Wait. What foals do Cash Me Outside have? You'll probably need a few more game bred horses to outcross, yeah. That's why I've got Kinky. That's why I'm doing Easy Traffic and Sedate Chief. Then we have KRAMERS King, Endless Libra, and Little Eden. And then we'll get a couple more next year, like Round Cosmos back through and that type of thing. So that's the game plan anyway. What was I doing though? I was doing something. Oh yeah, looking at these horses here. Jaws, Lioness, Gucci, Rainy Bear. I would dub. Stable. Pina Colada, Lioness. Underwale and Slick. Pina Colada, Hazel Fox. Ultimate Pride and Prada. Valentino. We haven't even bred with Cash Me Outside yet. So that, I need to do that now before I forget. So then we can get a couple of foals out of her. Because that is a line for a very good supporter. So who are you going to be good to? Let's have a look. Quite compatible. A little bit too much crossbreeding. Quite compatible. We might breed those two together. Cosmopolitan, that's also a good match. Quite compatible again. Quite compatible again. Quite compatible. Morning Monsoon, quite compatible. We're going to Fairy. If it's quite compatible... Oh wait, no, that's incorrect. We're going to Firefox, sorry. Wrong horse. But yeah, as you can see here, Carol. So looking at Firefox, we'll look at the Hall of Fame stats. Because this is where we've got to compare the horses, right? So he has 92 speed, 90 stamina, 90 staying, 82 braking, 81 feel, 75 temp, and 94 heart. Can run 8 to 13 on the turf and the dirt and has all positive abilities. And then when you go over here and you look at Warhorse, yes, he's got 96 and 94, but he's got 50s and 60s, and he's got a negative ability. So like, I don't see myself breeding Warhorse over Firefox just for the sake of that, what, 2 extra speed. You see what I mean? So like, I know it's cruel, but I just can't risk it, I don't think. Right. So Cash Me Outside. Oh, yeah, that's right, because we were going to breed with Cash Me Outside, but then she didn't conceive. Oh, and she was a perfect match to... Hold up. She was a perfect match to Rogue Fox. I don't know what to do now, because I forgot about that. I didn't put him in here either. But I want the perfect match. Yeah, but perfect match. Is it worth me reloading and then starting off stream with... that's gonna upset me. Does it tell you if you get a perfect match in 2003? I'm not sure. Perfect matches are overrated? No way. I mean, they're not always right, but yeah, I've had a lot of luck with perfect matches. Hey. Also, we retired recently that we could try with Hazel. We already bred you two together. Too much crossbreeding, do you reckon? Ah, yeah, because that first Crimson Prince is on both sides. Yep. I might do Cosmo. No. Cosmopolitan's not an option. Only ending is an option. And then we can get rid of only ending. Right. Gummy bear. That's a perfect match. That's cool. And a perfect match there as well. And a perfect match there as well. Right. What are you? So you're Rocky Road, Rainy Bear, Tender Valley, Azalea. Close race not good, but has last corner leader stretch. Run on all courses and you're a mid-growth type. What are you? You're... prefers the dirt. That's second wind. You Gate Rocket but hates pack. That's fine. Gate Rocket solo runner. We might go... You're a very all-rounded horse. But you haven't proven yourself as a sire yet. Cosmo, yeah, I feel the same. Just because we haven't bred much with Cosmo anyway, and we want to use him so we can get rid of him, and then we'll get rid of him after this year, because he's covered a couple of mares. Oh yeah, that's right, because she didn't conceive. That was a perfect match, but they didn't conceive, that's right. Yeah, Cosmo was crazy fast and had good stamina as well for a sprinter. But we can also go only ending with so I feel like you're the better one. And then next year we'll breed you to wait. Arrogant Cross is being used a couple of times. And Pixie Queen, you're not getting bred this year because you've already had enough foals, but we will check you over everyone just to be safe that we haven't missed anything. I know that she's a perfect match with a couple of horses, but I don't really want to breed her to Arrogant Cross again. I think I've used that cross twice now. Yeah, nah, right. Got here late, but what's up? We're just going through and working out our breeding. We retired Fairy Bolt. As you can see here. He's 87.92k. I thought he would be over 90k, but not quite. But we're trying to organize our breeding. So that's not a perfect match, but it's a good match. This is a perfect match, perfect match, perfect match. Not a perfect match, sorry. Perfect match, and perfect match. So out of the 7, 5 are perfect matches. Our breeding bill is going to be 322,000 gold. Yikes. Right, can I get through to breeding? I don't think I can get through to breeding in this episode, actually. Yeah, no, we're not going to get through because we have too many horses to race in between. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think that's going to call the stream, actually. We're going to call it there. Because it's 1:30 and I've got work tomorrow. As much as I want to play more to try and get through and see what the next crop of champions is going to look like. It's going to feel weird not breeding with you. I'll save you, but I'm not breeding with you. I'll breed with you though. But we need to put some tack on some of these horses. Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll do that next stream. Anyway, I think that's going to do it. I'm a little bit tired. Ah, the commentating. Right. Yeah. We'll put in a couple of good horses then. So we can have a full field. Yeah, that should do. I quit. Thanks for reminding me. I completely forgot about that. Blue save, put Warhorse in the shed just to see what he's like, and then you can get rid of him, I reckon. He's not ready for retiring yet, though. That's the only thing. Go the 10 furlongs on the dirt. Do dirt. Next episode, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna braid with him. There's no point. Right. Something spirit. Yep. Fairy bolt. Yep. Gummy bear. Yep. Look at those stats. That's Hurricane Haley, ladies and gentlemen. 99, 99, 71, 88, 90, 73, 82, 77, 88, and 48 toughness. Firefox. Only ending. You can't run the distance. I'm not going to put you in the race anyway. There's no point. Arrogant Cross can go in. Yeah, might as well put the Zephyr in. Basic Army wasn't bad, but... Rainy Bear in. Yeah, but it's on the dirt, this one. This one's a dirt one, so I can't put her in here, unfortunately, because it's for the dirt, 10 furlongs, and she can't run the distance. We'll chuck in Toucan Sam, though, which is another one, offers a different save file. Yeah, that's the only thing. I mean, we can chuck her in anyway, just to see how she goes, but... Rainy Bear, where are you? There. Yeah, bugger it, we'll chuck her in. Nah, no Tinkerbell, she's not fast enough. Something spiritually can go in. Let's have a look. Who else we got? Obviously Hazel. Fiery Belt, something special. Hazel. Cross can go in. Rainy can go in. Haley can go in, bugger it. Yeah, on the turf. And only... Only ending. How many more do we need? Oh, we still need 6 more anyway, so we can just put them all in. And just see how they go. Did we put Gummy Bear in? No, we didn't put Gummy Bear in yet. Hurricane Sam. Zephyr. Basic army. Right, that should be all of them, and then we can just chuck out these two into youthful roses. Radio. Next up, we need to edit the ages of these horses. Anything with 3-year-olds, you can't change it. That's why I don't like fast growth type horses. See? Radio. And that's everyone. Right, let's reorder this. Just shuffle them around randomly so it's no random order. Radio. And then we can chuck Zephyr out wide. Right. Yeah, but that randomizes all the horses as well. That randomizes everything, and I didn't want to do that. Yeah. Radio, ladies and gentlemen. We're here today at the Gallop Dirt Race in the Sunset Beach. Your favourite ferry bolt at follow 30, closely followed in behind at Hazel Fox, the next best in the market at $5. And your third pick in the market at Something Spiritually at $6.20. Close odds outside of that, but the long shots in the field today are $417 for the Youthful Roses. Radio, ladies and gentlemen, let's bounce into this Gallop Dirt series and see how we go. Let's look at the field. Go through the field from 1 through. Number 1, Arrogant Cross here at $9.50. We've got Something Spirit. The 4-year-old filly looking good, looking happy here. Beautiful horse, Hazel Fox, a 3. 4 is the Basic Army. 5, Fairy Bolt. 6, Hurricane Haley. Do not get shaken here. She can cause an upset, ladies and gentlemen. Gummy Bear, the 7. Been racing in really good form here. Has the stats to cause an upset. Only ending. Very good stamina. Has the distance in him. Let's see how he finishes off strong. Rainy Bear here. Not comfortable in the dirt, but might cause an upset. Has been doing so in the past. Toucan Sam here. Good odds as well. One and only. The 11 horse and then the 12. Last but not least, Monsoon Zephyr. Let's go into the field. All bets are off here, ladies and gentlemen.
The horses are on the track.
Final horse coming onto the track now. That's Fairy Bolt. The odds on favourite here. Dear ladies and gentlemen, record of 157 and 3 here by Bride Opal. Let's see if that can get beaten here today. They're in the gates and they're off and racing here as they come into the gates well, but the 4 horse here has come off with a perfect start. Basic Army first out of the gates here as they close. The 1 horse Arrogant Cross looking to move up the field now, taking the lead early. Basic Army happy to settle in and take a trail, followed by Youthful Rose on the outside. Hurricane Haley settling in about midfield, closer towards the rail. A little bit wider, we have Rainy Bear. Hurricane Haley dropping back through the field here as they still got 6 and 7 wide up the track. Another Youthful Rose, then Toucan Sam, Something Spiritually settling at the back of the field. Then one and only ending Moonsoon Zephyr and Gummy Bear at the tail of them all, not having a good race at all here, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes some pressure early on. Arrogant Cross looking to hold out Youthful Rose for the lead here early. A lot of pace on here. Then we have Toucan Sam, Rainy Bear, Hurricane Haley settled back down on the pegs here, looking for a wonderful inside trip. Fairy Bolt selling way further up in the field than we would have expected. Basic Army, Hazel Fox further back in the field, Something Spiritually, only ending one and only. Last but not least of the final pair, Gummy Bear, and last of all, Monsoon Zephyr. So turning past the 4 furlong pole, it's Youthful Rose fighting out the front here. Obviously her twin there also out there. Toucan Sam pushing up for early pace. Arrogant Cross looking to take a trail here. Too much pace up front for his liking. The turn for home now. 2.5 furlongs left to go. Here comes a move from Rainy Bear, the champion of the field, going down the outside. Hazel Fox going with them. Fairy Bolt trying to put in a last ditch effort, but it looks like it's going to be Hazel Fox pulling away now. Something Spiritually looking for an inside run. A furlong left to run as Hazel Fox out in front. Fairy Bolt's trying to find here. Something Spiritually up the inside. It's going to be Hazel Fox. Something Spiritually fighting up the inside for second, but the minor Hazel Fox going to be the winner here in a 159. Nice little run there from Hazel Fox. The champion, the Queen, is back on top here, ladies and gentlemen. Not a very good race run there by Fairy Bolt, but Hazel Fox takes out the Gallop dirt here between the original horses. A very compact field, but a very busy field as it is. Looking at the distances and the margins here, a length and 3/4 here, and then a half length for third. So trifecta paying dividends. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, so we sort of expected that, but Fairy Bolt did not get raced how he should have been raced at all. That's fine. And there you have it, guys. That's a little bit of commentary. And that's going to end the stream. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you didn't, that's fine. But I'm not a professional commentator by any stretch of the imagination. But thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Hopefully you had fun. And I'll catch you in the next stream. Good night, guys.